So the one that was the most interesting to me was just for us to talk about was Stanich being at 133 because Stanich has already beaten a couple All-Americans at 141 and he's looked really good. So in I think February 7th, if we see Stanich wrestle February 7th, we know that that's going to be their guy because they're going to want to get him some matches before conferences, some more matches, and they have to get him down at the weight. If we see Repos at Bucknell February 7th, then we know that it's either going to be Repos at conferences or it's going to be Crookham at conferences. Okay, so those are the two scenarios February 7th, and that's kind of what to make of it, really.
Kevin, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yep, hear you fine.
It'd be stupid to try to get Crookham back this year. I don't care if it's hairline, all that time he lost, and doesn't it just make sense to he can get a med shirt, can he?
Maybe not. Well, here's the thing: is the Ivy Leagues, it's different. It's called a medical hardship, and it's a lot more difficult to get than the hotcakes they're handing out for the rest of the NCAA. You can see all the guys taking injury. It's unbelievable. They're getting these med shirts like nothing, but it's a lot harder in the Ivy League to get these medical shirts. So I know, like I said, Cornell is going to have Cornella and Greg trying to get these. I'm curious to see if any of these guys get them. So it's not a given. It's definitely not a given if he gets this or not. And he wants for 3 more years.
I'm holding the X-ray up to the NCAA. See, right there's hairline. If they're not going to give one for that, then
Ivy League doesn't care about their sports.
Amputated leg?
They really don't.
To get a hardship around here?
No, Wayne, I don't know I don't know exact details. I'm not even going to pretend to know why it's so hard to get it. Besides, the Ivy League doesn't really care about their sports that much compared to, what they should, but they don't. They just don't put they don't really have the backing that they should have. It's very frustrating.
So Minio was kind of right then.
Well, the thing that would have been nice is if he said, when you say broken elbow,
yeah,
what does that sound like? If you say a hairline fracture in his elbow, that sounds a little different. And